What's up? I barely made it just in time. That's why I put the... That's why I have the countdown on there. You know what I mean? Because if I don't, I'll be like, okay, I got to do this, this, and this before... Okay, I only have... Oh, boy, I only have 2 minutes. You know? So, to hold me accountable, I'm always late. But once the clock's on, we're live. Once we hit zeros, then we're good to go. You know. It's funny. I get a lot of flack about intros. They say, you don't need an intro. But I do. You know what? Let's see. Gig Girl, I don't think that do I have ads on during the show? I don't believe that I do. I believe that I purposely don't have them on. At least I don't think so. Yeah. No, I don't have it. I don't have ads on during. I don't like after. I believe after. Yes, they definitely have ads afterwards. Like if you show up to the live show, I made a decision that I'm not going to run ads during the show. The start I got. See, that's the thing. Let me see. So they just do it anyway. Well, that's horse crap. Yeah, because it says focus on your live stream and let YouTube insert ads for you. I'd hit dismiss every time. I never do it. Never. And the reason I don't do it is because I just figure, I think if you, let's see. After dark, no ads. Last night, the lab about 4 with Chris. During the live, there were ads during the live. Damn. I didn't know that. Weird. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to help it. Yeah, I mean, it's for the people that don't have premium that the ads show up for. But, yeah, no, I I certainly don't put them in. But I'm going to now. I'm going to do it now. I'm just going to do it. It's going to be ad central. It's just going to be like the Super Bowl. I'm going to even make my own commercials. I'm going to use this platform strictly for commercials only. That's it. Nothing more. It's just going to be one big commercial. Hi, do you have acne? Get some whatever to help you with your acne. This is endorsed by the lab. Josh may or may not have had acne when he was younger. Hi, do you have hemorrhoids? Do you have hemorrhoids? Are your gums swollen? Have you ever tried Preparation H with... Dude, I'll do that. Hi. Are you tired of crow's feet? Yeah, I am, actually. I have them. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. They do get rid of puffy eyes. I've heard that before, but I've never put Preparation H on my face. I don't think. Yeah, looks like exactly. Looks like everybody's going to switch to premium, and there you go. Some people get really, really mad about ads. They do. It's a strange thing. No, I don't know what helps with the probably whatever my oil is that how you say it? Oil of Valet. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Oil Valet. Oil of Valet. There we go. Oil of Valet. Loyal. Oh yeah, Gig Girl. They let you rake it in on here. They just pay all kinds of revenue. Really quick before we get started, Justin for all or Clutch the oyster, whatever, the clam, Clutch the pearls, right? Has invited me on to his show along with, I believe, Trevor and Smiley. But I don't know which ones I don't know what channel. I think that, I don't know. Anyway, I'll be there. If ads help the channel, I mean, yeah, I guess they do. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. People have a problem with other people getting paid anything for anything. I don't know why. I don't really care. I've heard it all. I really have. I've heard it all. I've seen it all. I've been to hell and back on YouTube. No, I'm just kidding. Well, maybe I think I have actually, but it's a nasty platform. And I'm not just talking about YouTube, just the internet in general. Tomorrow, 5:00 East Coast, 2:00 West Coast is when I'll be on Clutch the Pearls. People are bugged about everything. It was funny too. After the show that I did yesterday with McDonough, and it was a great crowd. A lot of people showed up. Very 97% supportive, and then you have people that it doesn't matter what you do, but So I felt like I was like at the very beginning. First of all, my microphone was messed up, right? So that pissed me off right away out the gate. It wasn't first. My microphone wasn't messed up. The input for my microphone was messed up. Okay, so that's just a technical error. I think it's clutch the pearls. Yeah. So that was a technical error, and so I fumbled there, and then I thought I had the right articles pulled. I didn't. Fumbled there. All right. But that's the thing. So Gig Girl, here's the thing. I had clips. Not clips, but I had slides made. And for some reason, Google Slides kept giving me error and saying that it just, that either they were shut down at the time or it just wasn't working. I had slides ready with information on them, like flashcards, like a nerd. Like I took my time. I took some hours to do it, and I could not upload them. Like I got them onto my computer, but I couldn't get them onto Google Slides. And then so I was like, well, here's what I'll do. I'll just put up windows and change from one to the other. I wasn't going to be able to do that. I was bummed. So then as fast as I possibly can, I'm like, well, what I have to do is I have to pull up these friggin' links that I don't have prepared. It was just a nightmare. But anyway, so then after that, there were, I would get asked questions from Chris that I didn't necessarily either know the answer to, or I was a bit hazy on the whatever. And and Lulu, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I just saw it. Thank you very much. Yeah, but anyway, I was like apologizing. I was like, God dang it. I was bummed. And yeah, so there's a little bit, it pissed me off. There was one time, I'll tell you, you'll love this, or this is kind of what I am prepared. All right. At least I try to be. I really do put time in and effort into shows. I promise you that I do. I don't go sight unseen. I couldn't do it. I'd be too upset. And then when the things go wrong, I get very, very uptight about it. And I'm working on that. I promise I'm working on it, but it's not easy. It's just not. So anyway, so I didn't have the right links. I was chasing stuff. I hate doing that. Trevor came in, bailed me out big time. My man, Trev. Appreciate him. Thank God. He bailed me out. He helped me out. He was feeding me links. He was feeding me the information. But some of the information, like some of the questions that, I would get asked, I didn't have the answer for. So I was looking for the answer. But here's the thing. There are no like facts that are being discussed. All of this stuff, there's just a lot of speculation. There's a lot of this and a lot of that. You know what I mean? And so you're basically taking information that's not facts, that is disputed, and trying to give some sort of answer. And then if look, when you got, I don't know how many people were watching, but Well, that and Eric, that was on purpose. We kind of wanted to, I wanted to kind of unfold it in front of him. And so that's what I was doing. But like there's just a lot of different either thoughts or opinions, meaning, there's discrepancies with almost everything. So I would say one thing and say, well, he absolutely did not say that. And they're like, okay, well, let's just take it back then. And then I would recorrect it. Well, some person, and look, this is not that wasn't the first show that I had done on the Sebastian case. So this guy goes, as the host, did you not do any research? That's what he said. Did you not do any research or basic information or whatever? It's just like, to be honest, I was surprised I didn't get more of that. But whoever that person was, if you ever see this, you can kiss my ass, and then we're square. But anyway, so yeah, yes, I was. Gig Girl's right. She noticed exactly. Can you hear? I can't. I wish I could. I want to hear him. Let me hear him. The Heart of the Sea. Beautiful song. One of my favorites. Great movie. Titanic. Kate Winslet. Hottie. Just saying. I'm allowed to say that. Maybe I'm not allowed. I don't know. It's no secret that I've had a crush on Kate Winslet before. Just saying. And that's a crush that just goes back, I don't know. How long's Titanic been out? 25 years? Da, da, da. I knew as soon as I said that, I knew somebody was going to be like, Linda already knows. She knows. We watched Titanic together. I forced her to watch it. I said, I'm watching this movie. Now you're not. Yeah, I'm watching it. No, you're not. And then I don't think we ended up finished watching it. She made me turn it off, so I did. Whatever. Well, I appreciate that, Edge. I appreciate that. Still waiting. Yeah, she is like 90. Who? Kate Winslet is not like 90. Now, in the movie, she plays a 101-year-old lady, sort of. I think. Shalom, brother, and his family. Shalom, brother, and family in chat. Israelite. Shalom. Thank you. She knows. I've made no secrets about that, I don't think. But I don't even know how I ended up on Titanic. But anyway, so yeah, guy comments, kiss my ass. My slides didn't work. The beginning of the show was a friggin' disaster, like always. It smoothed out towards the end. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, she does love Leo. That's true. She told me that, so she does. She loves Leo. I love Leo too, though, so what are you going to do about that? I might like Leo more than Kate. All right, what are you going to say about that, huh? You know what I'm saying? Just kidding. I do, though. I like Leo. Leo's good. It's good stuff. Wasn't that great in that movie. He wasn't good enough to win the Oscar. But it's a great movie. Hi, Rose. Nice to meet you, Rose. Shalom, sister. You know what is a great Kate Winslet movie? And I think Josh Brolin? Josh Brolin is... Josh Brolin is... and it's called Labor Day. And then at the very end, like, He's in it for like 30 seconds, which it almost ruined the movie. I swear to God. The movie was so good. And then at the very end, they had that friggin', what's his name? Toby something. He was in it for like 30 seconds, and the whole movie was almost ruined. I don't remember his name. Guy that played Peter, or he was a Spider-Man. I don't remember his name. Tobey Maguire, that guy. He was in it for 30 seconds. The kid was in the movie. The whole movie was the kid. And then he grows up to turn out to be Tobey Maguire. Are you kidding me? Tobey Maguire. And then Tobey Maguire, and he ran a peach pie store. I swear to God. He grew up to run a peach pie store. Tobey Maguire did. Peach pie. That was all he did. Peach pie was in the paper. Peach pie, peach pie. Grew up to be Tobey Maguire. Stupid. Almost ruined the movie, but Kate saved it through the heart of it. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. He almost ruined the movie. I hate that. That guy sucks. He is like, he's not a good actor, is he? No. That Topher guy's way better. They're like the same person. Topher Grace or whatever his name is, Grace Topher. They're the same. But he sucks. He almost ruined the movie. It's like he makes peach pies for a living. Yeah, Topher Grace. They're the same person. Topher Grace and Tobey Maguire are the same person. They're interchangeable. I don't know how people don't get them confused. You would have to be almost a genius to not get confused between who those guys are. Real Rockin' Robin says it earned 34% Rotten Tomatoes. Look, it's a cult classic. Rockin' Robin. There's nothing I can do about that. It's a cult classic. Rotten Tomatoes sucks. Tobey Maguire is Spider-Man, I think. I don't know, dude. Topher. Aren't they both in that stupid movie too? I hate all 17 of those Spider-Man movies. All right. I had to settle down a little bit. Like Dax Shepard now looks like Chris Cuomo. Does he? I didn't even notice that. Topher Grace. Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. Like I don't like those guys. No, Rotten Tomatoes sucks. I only like Rotten Tomatoes if they like prove my point, you know. Who the F let the sparkly vampire be Batman? Yeah, I mean, because I'll tell you why I don't like Spider-Man. I don't like superhero movies that much. I think Guardians of the Galaxy is probably the only one I like. I liked some of the Batmans, but Batman's real. Like he's like a real person. You know, he doesn't have any special powers. He doesn't need any. He's just a billionaire with a bunch of cool stuff. Nobody gets bit. Nobody gets bit by a radioactive spider and lives. Especially friggin' Tobey Maguire. You think that Tobey Maguire could live through a spider bite of any kind? No. He'd go to the hospital if a gardener snake bit him. The guy sucks. And yet he got to play one of the biggest get to kiss Kirsten Dunst upside down. That's not a prize. I know. I saw you, Eric. I don't care. Doesn't matter to me. Don't care about that. There was room on the door. She didn't want Jack to live. She just wanted to be able to tell that story when she became a 90-year-old hippie. You know. Oh, I'm on one. It's sad. It's sick. It's sick. I'm on one. They should have. They might as well have Spider-Man, Peter Parker, Tobey Maguire. Yeah, it is true because James Cameron really screwed that whole movie up. He made the door way too big. All right. Way too big. I don't know if he did it on purpose, but he made it way too big. Elijah Wood's fine. I got no problem with it. He's better. But the door was too big. Everybody knows that he could have got up there. I mean, you really think what the guy? You act like the guy was a king eating like lobster and steak. He was a street rat from France. All right, he weighed less than she did, and that's no insult to her. He was a scrawny little thing. He could have freaking got on a, I don't know, he could have survived on a paddle. There was room. The weight capacity could have held. He could have held it. They'd have been fine. Nah, she wanted that story. She didn't really want to marry him. She just wanted to tell that story. She just wanted to go, oh, girl, when I was on the Titanic, I met this little street boy who painted naked women all the time. And, you know, I didn't want to marry my rich husband because I was just trying to get some bud in the States and I was going to run away from my mom. And, but there was no room on the big ass board. There was no room there. There wasn't any room for him. It was huge. It was the size of, I don't know. It was half the Titanic. And there was no room. We were at capacity. Where'd you get the whistle from? From around his neck. I had one in my pocket. There was no room. Did you see what was going on? There was no room. Women and children first, dude. It was that thing. I mean, I don't know, man. Like what? Oh, sorry, Jack. This raft is full. It's just you in there, Rose. It's full. It says it could hold 65 people. It's full. I'll never let go, Jack. Now let go of my boat. That was 400 years ago. Oh. 400 years ago. Rose, there's nobody in the... Get off the friggin' lifeboat. We got a movie to film. Bye, Jack. No. That was it. It's the end of the movie. I understand. You know, I really do think that story's real somehow. I don't know, man. It was too specific. Way too specific. That was going on somewhere on that wretched, doomed ship, right? Like there was something going on there. You know what I mean? I don't know what, but there was something. Sorry, Jack. There's only room for me and my anvil collection. Jack, I can't check a bag when I get to Britain. I have to put my bag on this enormous piece of floating wood. But don't worry, Jack. I'll tell your story. There's no record of Jack anywhere. Did you make him up, Rose? He wasn't on the log. Oh, he won his ticket in a poker game. It's a game of luck. He was a castaway. He pretended to work in the boiler room. You'll never find record of him. Are you sure he existed, Rose? Totally. I told you. Yeah, so he'll never let go, or she never let go. She say, I'll never let go, and she lets go. She did I don't think that Rose is a good person. I'm just going to say it. I like Rose. I liked her character. I like the actress that played her, but Rose herself is just, she's not, she's not loyal. I'll never let go. And then she immediately lets go. I get it. Okay. So what she should have said, honestly, is, I will never let go, Jack. Metaphorically. Physically, I'm finna dump your ass in the ocean. That's what she did. She wasn't faithful to her word. I'll never let go, Jack. She let go. She let go. It's just not how it's supposed to be, But I do like that movie. But I'm just saying. Yeah, it's a little chilly out here. See, Eric's got it. Never do cruises. There's no reason to. What the hell is up with this chat on the screen? Why is it all blue? I'll never let go, Jack. He was only dead because she wouldn't let him on the damn board. You know what I mean? He wouldn't have died. I know. She's like, I gotta wake you up. And she's like, Jack, oh no. What do you think? He's sitting in the middle of the friggin' Atlantic Ocean in the middle of winter. Well, maybe it was April, but still, it doesn't matter. It's the Atlantic Ocean. I don't care about leisure cruises. I'm just saying. She thinks that he's going to survive just sitting there floating in the middle of the ocean. She's shocked when he's not alive. Oh my God, Jack, you froze to death. Wow, that's so weird because the water is so warm. That's what I'm saying. The real Rockin' Robin. She wasn't into all that. Like she wasn't a fancy girl. She didn't like that stuff. She just liked that control. She liked the control. I have the heart of the ocean. I'll keep it. Nobody will ever know what it is. Selfish. Not a good person. She's not a good person. She's not. I'm sorry. Hi, Chris. How are you? Member for 8 months. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'll never let go, Jack. I don't know how we got here, but we're here. We're here. It's kind of nice, too, because, Old Yeller, why would you make that movie? What's the point of that? What's the point of that? That's another movie. It's a disgrace. Old Yeller. Have you ever met somebody who goes, yeah, I love that movie? Oh, I love Old Yeller. That is, whenever I'm down, I'm going to watch Old Yeller, specifically towards the end. Teaches kids about death, apparently. Nobody needs to be taught about death. When it's your time, it's your time. That's what they say. For kids to understand death. Well, get the kid a dog. Okay, understand death. So are you telling me if people really want their kid to understand death, then they would have their kids put their dogs down in the backyard? You know. No, the movie sucks. You know what movie was like semi good until the dog died? Was the what was the stupid movie with Will Smith? I Am Legend. I actually liked the movie, but then he has to kill his dog. Like, why you got to do that? What kind of sick person? Like, what the movie would have had the same effect. Oh, it's not enough that this is a global extinction, but he's got to kill his only friend. Okay, cool. Thanks. That's fun. I Am Legend. No, you're a dog killer. You should have just let it go. Wait, what did Eric say? Something about he was going to go on a cruise? Hold on. I can't highlight the chat because I can't. I don't know. I don't know why. I wish I could. Lassie's all right. Doesn't Lassie live? Like, if the dog lives, I'm fine with that. I got no problem with that. Like, if a dog gets hurt, what is that, Turner and Hooch? God, come on, what's that? And then they're like, oh, look, he had puppies. Who cares about his puppies? I want my dog. But it had puppies. I don't care about his puppies. You can have one of his puppies. I don't want one of his puppies. That's not my dog. Rose was a tool. Well, that was way back. Let me restore this and then pop out again and see how that goes. Still nothing. Golly. It's an old movie. Yeah, well, any movie that is going to have a dying dog in it, you know what I mean? Any movie that promotes, this is how we teach kids about death, we're going to kill a dog in a movie. You would think that the way to teach a kid, get him a goldfish like everybody else. He won't feed it for a couple of days and it'll go belly up. You make him flush it down the toilet and you go, look, now he's in fishy heaven because of you. That's why I never went to the fair that much. Where does this go, Dad? Well, this goes down to the sewer. The same place where everything. Why are we sending him down there? Because you didn't feed him. And you're like, and the kid's like, where? Maybe we should have made him watch Old Yeller. That way he wouldn't be flushing fish down the toilet. Oh, Bambi's the worst. Lion King, all that crap. Anything to, it's a cartoon. And then they turned it into like a real movie, which I found strange. Hey, Timmy, do you know why your goldfish didn't make it? Because you're selfish with your time. Dang, you never know when you're going to make Josh mad at you. I'm not, am I mad? Nah, I'm not mad. I'm just goofing. Just goofing. I think. Okay, how do I fix this? This is driving me up a wall. Okay, chat. Since I've essentially killed the show all the way to the very, very bottom. Just grinding it to a halt. I'm sure there's better programming somewhere else. Trust me. Where is this stupid? Oh, okay, there it is. Like the text color is bad, the background color is bad, everything. It's all bad, you know. I don't like that. Like, what's the other one? What's the one that people love? Yeah, like, the only movie that like when humans die in a movie, it's not a big deal. Like they're supposed to, but like an animal, like animals are animals, you know. They're helpless. They're like that when people post stuff like, "Oh, look, I killed all these deers." Like, well, no one cares. They just do it. But Fox and the Hound's terrible. Oh, what was it? The one Atticus Finch. I can't even remember movies. What was that movie? That movie was terrible. The Green Mile, all that crap. Hated all those movies. But I'm trying to think. It's To Kill a Mockingbird. Yeah, that movie. That's, like I told you, I cried when Todd Bridges was on the Waltons and he was like, "Mr. John, would you adopt me?" And then he was like, "Sorry, son. Maybe if this was 100 years from now or 20, maybe even 30 years from now. But it just ain't proper." And you're like, "Oh, God, he just wants to live with the Waltons." Sad. Those kind of movies or that kind of stuff, it's just like, golly. Todd Bridges, amazing actor. Amazing. But I don't like those kind of movies. Let's see. Highlighted chat. No, not that. Yeah, Marley and Me was bad. I don't think I finished that movie. I don't think I ever would either. But the one that's like my favorite is but it's one of the saddest movies of all time. And it never bothered me for some reason when he was of Mice and Men, when George killed Lenny, like that never bothered me for some reason, which is weird, right? Because I was like, dude, he loves his brother. Look how much he loves his brother. He loves him so much that he'd rather shoot him in the back of the head while he's dreaming about bunnies. You know. And I was like, that's not sad. That right there is true love. Like I don't even know if that was his real brother. Was it his real brother? I don't think it was. I don't think it was his real brother. He wouldn't have been so keen. Oh, man. I don't know where we went off the rails here, but we did in a big way. Eric says, I'd rather watch Dirty Dancing than Titanic. Well, you know, Eric, I don't believe you. I don't believe you at all. I kind of believe you, but still, you know, come on. Okay, well, that's the wrong color. I do believe you, actually. But I don't want to. Roadhouse. Somebody, Deed said fried green tomatoes. We've talked about fried green tomatoes on this very program and for years because I was a slow learner. And I always thought it was 5 green tomatoes. I don't know if you guys remember me mentioning that, but it doesn't paint me in a good light. But I was like, dude, Grandma watched 5 green tomatoes. Yeah, I did. Most definitely. 5 green tomatoes. Like, why would that make any sense? Because first of all, I hate, there is just a black square at the top of the screen. I don't even know why. I have no clue. I have no clue. Sam Elliott is spoon hot. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? I mean, I know who Sam Elliott is. Uh-oh. Somebody's birthday. There's just a black square at the top of the screen. There's nothing I can do about it. I don't even know what's happening with it. Can we just get rid of it somehow? Yeah, it's bad. This stream sucks. There you go. It's just a black corner. What's soon hot? I don't know what spoon hot or soon hot is. What is that? Faster than Titanic Deets. He's a silver fox. I guess, yeah, he's great. Sam Elliott is fine. Yeah, I would spoon feed him. I don't know why I read that. I got to start reading silently. I got to start reading the chat silently first, and then to make to make sure, because I don't want to say that again out loud, unsolicited. What I said, and these aren't my words, but I said Sam Elliott is fine. Yeah, I would spoon feed him. I didn't actually say that. Somebody else did. You wouldn't know that, though, if you weren't watching. Like, you'd have to actually be watching the screen and paying attention, because I didn't say it. It's just there. Like, if somebody wants to clip that and just go around me saying Sam Elliott's hot, I'll spoon feed him, they could just do it all day. The chat isn't always your friend. Even if it's friendly, it's not always. They're looking. They're ready to pounce on you at any moment, to just shove it right up your butt, no matter what. Last try, Sam Elliott is incredibly hot. Let me Google Sam Elliott. We're going to have to turn the chat off at some point. Can we turn the chat off? No? Okay. Chat stays on. He's very old, Eric. He's very, very old and very hot, apparently. You can just turn the whole chat off? Okay, well, let's pray for the best. D. Smith says, D. Smith says, oh, here we go. Here's a good one. Sam's gross. I've done that, Deets. I've sat and talked to myself many a night. I'll probably talk to myself later on, and sometimes I'll talk to myself when I think other people are there. There's nobody there, but I've done it. I'm not ashamed. I like to, sometimes I'll just talk. I just walk around with a microphone, like, walk around like this. Here I go, walking into the kitchen. Walking into the kitchen. Opening the refrigerator, shutting it. Walking to the back door. Otis took a dump, not cleaning it up. Pretending I didn't see it till somebody else goes by. Ronell, go to the back door. Somebody's at the... I heard something. Oh, no. There's a big pile of shiz out here, Dad. Oh, man, I'm going to need you to clean that up. I'm really tired. So... That's how you get out of it, Then you look at Otis. You go, Otis, why would you do that? How dare you make Ronell clean up your turd? But he does. He's not a good boy. Sometimes he is. Sometimes he's not. Caught him on the table the other day. The actual kitchen table, not just like a table, like a real table, like that where we eat. He was walking on top of it. On top of it. Wasn't sniffing around the edge or peeking up on the He wasn't peeking. There was no peeky boos. There was nothing like that, dude. There was no peeky boos. He just got up there. He just got up. He table surfed. Dude. He was planking on the friggin' table where we eat food, like, and he licks his own butt. It pissed me off, Edge. I'm telling you. No, I'm holding a microphone. I was saying, have you not been watching the show, Gig Girl? Do I got to really explain my bits here? Do I really? Did you not? You've not been paying attention? Even if you were listening, you would have known what the microphone was about. And I will always love you. Kid Girl's she's not paying attention to the show. You've been here since the start. You told me I wasn't prepared in my other show. You've been here since the beginning. All right. I know that you've been around. I've seen you active. It's a microphone. You didn't hear the microphone bit? Hallelujah. You didn't hear that part? No? Want me to go back and do it? All right, I'll go back and redo it for you. Okay, here we go. Oh, yes, I talk to myself all the time. Sometimes I just walk around with a microphone narrating my life. Hey, I'm walking into the kitchen. I open the door. I shut it. I walk to the back door. Otis took a dump. I pretend I don't see it. And then I say, hey, Ronell, something's going on at the back door. And then he ends up having to clean it up. End of bit. Twice. Word for word. There you go. I cater to the chat. The chat's my friend most of the time. This chat is. Most chats aren't. But you know. And I think is it Glitter Forever's birthday? So I think I had to. No, it's a different microphone, for God's sakes. It's a different microphone. It doesn't come off. It's not a cordless microphone. You imagine doing a live stream from a cordless microphone? That would be fire. That would be absolute fire. Oh, welcome. Let's get ready to rumble. Now coming to the plate, number 24, Mike Trout. And the crowd goes wild. Yeah, I'm not going to take the microphone into the bathroom. It's hard enough talking to anybody on the John. You try to block that echo. You ever done that? You ever had to block the echo? Like kind of cup the receiver and you're like, yeah, for sure. For sure, dude. Why is your voice say? I'm in a tunnel. Your voice is I'm in a tunnel. Why did you do? Are you in the bathroom? You just call me back? No, dude. What are you talking about? I'm in a tunnel. You could. Yeah, Don does. Yeah, he doesn't even care. It's just. I'm in a tunnel. Yeah, but see, women can get away with it because they could be like, "Oh, I'm just going pee." If a dude's sitting on the toilet and he tells you that he was just sitting down to pee, he's lying. We're in a tunnel. I'm in a tunnel. I'm in a tunnel. Oh, no, I just had to go tinkle. Well, what were you doing in there? I was taking a dump. Wait, let's see what this is. Eric says, I was going to buy a hoodie after dark, and I thought, buy the leggings and give them to this woman who is only moderately interested in you. Oh, well, good for you. Turn the faucet on. Yeah. Only moderately interested in you. We got to change that. Just don't, whatever you do, don't tell her that you watch this show. It's very nice of you. It is very nice of you. We do need some Chunk merch, though. I know people have been asking me about the chunky merch. People lean into me being fat a lot, which is fine. I'm cool with it. I'm fine with Chunky Chunk. It didn't bother me. At all, actually.
Chunky Chunk.
I actually like it. Just kidding. Yeah, dude. So then we went to this. We went to the rodeo, and why is your voice echoing? It's not. It's not echoing. Just. I'll be done in a second. What was that? I'm in a wind tunnel. A wind tunnel? Yeah. I'm by the airport. What are you doing at the airport? I'm checking an engine. Why are you checking an engine? Because I'm a mechanic. No, you're not. Hey, I'm down. I don't care. She would be like, "What's the lab?" No, I'm not saying that she knows my show, Eric. What I'm saying is, don't tell her that you watch this show. Like, just don't mention me at all, okay? Because if she just decides to go, I wonder what Eric watches at night, and you got me on there screaming about how Rose is a pothead who wouldn't let Jack on and thought that he would live in the Atlantic Ocean. That's what I meant. I have no inflated ego. There's like 5 people here. I haven't said one single thing that would help any human at all. Never. Well, first of all, never. But I'm talking specifically tonight. I've completely avoided that. I've taken the left road. I was going to talk about the Passover, the Lord's Supper, and and then I went. I got a microphone in my hand that's not plugged in. Everything's out of control. But it's just how I am. She's in the chat right now. She probably is. Told Manny not to watch old Yeller. You're doing the Lord's work, Mohawk Mom. I did. I talked about dog poop. It's true. We're here for the nonsense. It's fun. Well, it's just funny because people say, well, that I'm in a mood or whatever. I'm certainly not in a mood, but it is what it is. Just being goofy. Just goofs for goofs. Just goofing. There's too much, like, there's just in life is just, people are just in your face and everybody takes themselves so serious. Oh, yeah, I'm not in a mood. I'm in a mood, Yeah, just everybody just, I don't know. We just keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. Yeah. You know what, Eric? I appreciate you saying. I just come on the air however I am. And sometimes, look, I've been downright just, I don't know, not mean, but like every now and then I'll go after somebody in the chat or, and not that it goes too far or anything, but maybe they didn't want or deserve all the attention or, I don't know. Who cares? Don't try and change, Josh. Well, I'm 38. I'll be 39 at the end of the year. And changing, although it's possible, it's not likely, I guess. I don't know. I mean, there are things that you want to change about yourself, for sure, that you want to work on, that you try and improve on. But like, my personality is kind of set in stone. It's not going to get any better. My personality, like, if you don't like my personality now, I'm just going to tell you straight up, that's tough shit skis. I don't know how to change my personality. I've tried. Well, not really, but it is what it is. Well, Edge, I appreciate you saying that. It's very kind. I don't know. I have trouble with those compliments, but I do appreciate it. Eyes of Brown, good morning. Oh, I'm finally catching a live. Getting ready to go to work. Well, welcome. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. You missed you've missed the best show of all time so far. You'll have to rewatch. I'm just kidding. But thank you for being here for sure. Good morning. We're all here for the same reason. Yeah, it's weird because sometimes, and I like nights like this when it's like, this. But then sometimes, just depending on whatever you're talking about, sometimes the chat really does swell. I mean, we stay between, I don't know, 160, 170 to 300, just depending on the night. And then sometimes when there's an actual topic where people don't want to just listen to me ramble, but I like these. These are my favorite kinds of shows. I'm not talking about anything important. I'm not bashing anybody besides fictional characters. I like that. I do think Eric does need to go on that cruise, though. I've never been on a cruise, but I'm sure they're fantastic. I don't know. I just wouldn't want to go on one. What's up, Fun Size? Good to see you. And I'm gonna let me see. I was gonna say this as well. I am gonna do members lives. I think once every 2 weeks is fair. And then eventually just like open it to everybody, because not everybody can afford to be a member or, wants to spend their money that way, which is totally cool. And I don't want people to like miss out, but I do want to give members something on both channels. And so we have lowered to 99 cents. There's an entry level membership if you'd like for it. I think it's got to get approved or something. I don't know. So we'll see. I put it in there anyway, but because I was asking, like, I don't even know how much my memberships are. I don't even know what the going rate is for memberships. Some of us. I don't know. I'm just saying that. But eventually I'll open it up to everybody. Josh, have you and Chris gotten any further with your plans on the new show? Yes. But I do not believe it's going to be on YouTube, though. Well, I appreciate that, Wiz. I completely understand. Totally. But I'm going to be doing members. I'll be doing member lives on there as well. So that'll be cool. So no matter what, I think I've just noticed that like everything is expensive now, like just like life is weird. I was at a gas station yesterday And I was like, dude, I need to get a can of dog food. And the guy's like, don't buy it here, dude. It's like, they're like $7. And I was like, don't you work here? And he's like, yeah, dude, but corporate greed, bro. I don't know. I don't know about Rumble. It'd be Spotify. He was like, dude, you don't want to buy that shit, dog. It's like Target's right across the freeway, bro. Yeah, all right, well, are you going to sell me this friggin' dog food or not? You know, it's weird. It is really, there's no cap on it, this inflation, you know, it's weird. Like, you guys wouldn't believe how much a gallon of gas is where I live. Now, I want you to put in the chat how much a gallon of gas is where you live. And I'll tell you what a gallon of gas is where I live. This will be a fun little game. It's insanity. $3.75, $3.19. Pat, what state are you in? $2.99. That's nice. Oh yeah, all right. Yeah, it's about $6 here for sure. You must have a Tesla. Yeah, Pat, you know what's up. California's 580 in Ventura. Wow, yeah, that's crazy. Crazy. 389, that's not bad. Deet, you got a Tesla? Ohio. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I feel really bad for like some people. I really do. 286, that's 596. Yeah, that's about what it is here. It runs on lap leggings. Yeah, I bet. Matt likes him. What do you want me to do about him? I think you can probably get it for a little bit cheaper. Like there's like petrol places around that like you can be a member or whatever. The X, yeah, those are sweet. They are really worth their weight in gold, to be honest with you, because I mean, well, first of all, the technology is getting better, but I mean, you essentially save, you know, all kinds of gas. You know, they're like, oh yeah, we want the world to be energy efficient. Yet, like, you know, kids are fat and cars going uphill need a lot of gas, you know. That gas price, what state? Which one? Like, kids are huge these days. Not even just like fat, but like just big. Like these mid-American behemoths, dude. Like, I saw like a 9-year-old who's like 6'4" playing football. You're just like, Jesus, what are you going to do with that kid? No electric car is going to get that kid to the top of a hill somewhere, especially if you're, you know, caravanning. You got the whole team. You know, isn't California planning on electric only? No, I think it's a little bit like it's not next year. I don't think. I think it's like 2035. 2035, yeah. But it will never happen. Doesn't matter. It's just, you know, just people talking to talk. Oh, we're going to do... Yeah, that ain't going to happen, dude. Trust me. Trust me. California is not all big cities. It's just not. There is a ton of country. 150 a liter. Well, that's less than a gallon, so that would be $3. It'd be a little bit $3 a gallon. Nah, it won't happen, dude. Little green windows. That's not gonna happen either. That's not gonna happen either. But here's the funny part. Like, if you wanted to, you could make a car that runs on water. I mean, but why would you do that? There's oil in the ground. People say the infrastructure couldn't handle it. The infrastructure could be changed. That's not the issue. You don't want to change an infrastructure that you really profit from. I mean, it's just not going to it's not going to work. 4 liters is 1 gallon. That wouldn't even close. Not even close. Infrastructure is one thing, but it could. I mean, it very well could happen. But I mean, what are you going to do with all the other piece of crap cars? They're everywhere. What's his name? Andy Bernard. Did you see? Did you see his car, his Jeep for sale? That was a nice one. Like, there's just cars like that sitting all over the country. A friend is driving across the country in his camper truck with 2 Frenchies. The gas at Lowe's and Connect $2.93. That's not bad, Wiss. That's not bad at all. But it's not great either. Think of all the charging station needed. I don't know, man. Deets, I've seen people do that. Yeah, they go collect the oil from like restaurants. It smells like French fries all the time. I do like Chinese food though. I wouldn't mind riding around just smelling like Chinese food. I mean, maybe I would. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure people would probably hate it after a while. Dude, don't go around that guy. His car smells like Chinese food. I wouldn't mind smelling like Chinese food. I can't believe I said that. Because it's true. I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See, Deed said that lasts for like 250 to 300 miles. I mean, I don't know. You wouldn't need that many charging stations. You already have. Well, you have to have gas stations. There's many gas stations. There's gas stations everywhere. Just turn your charging stations into a shell, you know? You need that many charging stations? Well, it'll get better. Nah, people love that stuff. Ginger Snaps. What up? Hi, everyone. Hi, Josh. Hi, Ginger Snaps. How are you? It's good to see you. Good to be here. I'm in France. It's $9. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yeah, just add charging stations to gas stations. Get rid of the gas stations. But you can't. Because oil is king. Oh, it definitely is quicker to pump gas for sure. It definitely is. We just need like solar everything. Like, wasn't it like Nikola Tesla that said that he could give like everybody free energy and they killed him? It was like him, like the people that try and do good for the world. Malcolm X, you know, when he was like, white people and black people hate each other, and that's the way it is. And then he was like, everybody come together. And then they killed him. And then Nikola Tesla, they liked him when he did his alternate current stuff. You know, oh, here's how you get, but, you know, here's what we could do. And put all the oil companies and everything out of business. We don't need nuclear reactors, do we? Do we? Pop. Gone. Smoked them. Done. Martin Luther King, he had a dream that white kids and black kids could play together. Smoked them. Gone. Gandhi, put him in jail. I'm surprised nobody did. I'm surprised he made it. Somehow Reverend Jesse Jackson survives. Nobody cares about him. Everybody just treats him nice. Oh, we love him. I'll probably be hearing from the NAACP at some point, I'm sure, after that comment. Cease and desist, Josh. Cease and desist. If we use alternate current, though, it would interfere with, who cares about radio waves, microwaves, or internet? Get rid of them all. Nobody wants them. Nobody needs them. I'm just kidding. Casinos have many charge. I haven't been to a casino since I was like 19. Just not. I don't know why. It's just not my. It's not my type of good time. You know what I mean? It's just not really like. It's not my thing. I have this thing with cigarette smoke, and just like inside, I guess. I don't know. I'm a soy boy. It's okay. Make me laugh. Josh, you're always okay in my book. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's just the inside smoking thing. I don't know. I think they do have some that are like non-smoking, though. I got asthma, dude. I mean, you know, what's the kid going to do? There's nothing I can do about it. I was born this way. Lady Gaga, shout out. Can't smoke in casinos? That's good. I remember we used to go to this restaurant called Shanghai Low. That's what it was called, Shanghai Low. And that's when my grandpa thought that his soy sauce was, like his soy sauce bottle was a beer. But they would always go smoking or non-smoking. And it was me, my sister, my grandma and grandpa. They go non-smoking. And we would walk over to this place and it would say non-smoking. We were little kids, non-smoking. But like literally like 7 feet that way was the smoking section. You can't have a non-smoking section and a smoking section in the same building right next to each other. It didn't make any sense. It didn't matter. What do you want? Smoking or non-smoking? It's all the same. There's smoke everywhere. Everywhere. Smoking on an airplane, smoking or not smoking. Might as well do smoking. What's the best seat? Who gives a shit? Sorry. Smoking or non-smoking? Who cares, dude? Doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. It's like going into a building like, okay, maybe you don't want to sit directly next to the dog crap, but there's still dog crap in here. I never understood that. Smoking or non-smoking? How about nobody smoking here? I got no problem with smokers. I like smokers. I like hanging out. I like talking to people that are ripping a heater. I do. It's one of my favorite things. Cold night, I'll just watch you. I'll watch you smoke your cig. I'll hang out. I'm a come with guy. Hey, I'm going to go have a cigarette. You want to come with me? Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to stand downwind, but I'll watch you smoke. And then I just watch and I go, I bet that thing is hitting the spot. Tell me what it's like. You getting a rush? You feeling calm? Is your heart beating fast? Tell me about it. Little drags, big drags. Yeah. You inhale in to blow out through the nose. What do you do? Little French smoke, little French. What do you do? I'll go with you to smoke a cigarette. I'm not gonna smoke. What? I'll watch. I got no problem with that. Smoking in movie theaters. You do the French inhale. You know how you do that? You blow smoke rings. Can you blow a smoke ring for me? I always do that. You always have them do tricks for you if they can. Yeah, you got to get something out of it. I smoked cigarettes before, and smoking inside was wild. Well, for now. Dude, smoke rings, fire. That's like when I see people vaping, I just like, dude, I bet that guy throws big smoke. Ripping big clouds. What do they call that? Fat clouds. That's what the kids call it. Trust me. Oh, dude, it's mad clouds. Whatever. It's like, and then, have you ever noticed though that those vapes, they have that crackling sound? I worry about that. I think that it scares me that when they're doing it, it sounds like you're popping popcorn. I never understood that. What the hell's that about? I'd rather smoke a cigarette. It's like crack, crack, crack. It's scary, It kind of scares me a little bit. I don't know. Scare anybody else? No, just me. Makes sense. There's no reason to be scared, is there? It's not smoke, it's vape. I don't know. It looks like smoke. The coils, you need the coils to heat up. If you need the coils to heat up, man, that doesn't sound good either. Yeah, I'm sure they can explode. What's up, RR? It's good to see you. Yeah, it's like the popcorn lung. It's like let me see. Do I have it here? Like, this is what'll happen to you. Like, that's the sound of a guy that vapes. Do you not? You fucked me up, dude. Do you not? One of the funniest thing about that, why he was laughing, because he called me gay. Like, he on the phone, he was like, he called me gay. He's like, "You're gay, aren't you?" And I was like, "Yeah, I am." And then he thought it was funny, because I was just like, whatever. "You're gay, aren't you?" I was like, "Yep." And then he's like, "Ha ha." Do you not? You fucked me up, dude. Just crack him up. All I said was I just agreed with him. That was it. Susan B says, "Gum is my vice, especially blowing big bubbles." Love that. I like sunflower seeds. I don't chew them a lot, but I do. I love, especially during baseball season. We get chewing seeds during baseball season. We're a big baseball family here. Definitely. Big. Oh man, he was tickled pink that I agreed with him. Cracked himself up. I didn't even tell a joke. He just said, "Yeah, you're a little gay guy, aren't you?" And I said, "Yep." But I do love sunflower seeds. And I like that they're ever expanding, like the flavors. It used to be you could only get like the crappy ones. They're just like the oversalted or whatever. He did. He cracked himself up. He did. He did. Kids do more than that nowadays. Yeah, that's true. Cashews are good. Yeah. Deet says my son loves sunflower seeds, but he's a basketball guy. He chugs water and uses. Yeah, I know. Yeah, my kids do that too. They love watching baseball. They absolutely sucked at baseball. They are really good at basketball. Really, really good. Like my oldest son plays college basketball. My youngest son plays college basketball. My oldest son, I don't know what he does. He does whatever he wants, but he doesn't play basketball. But he doesn't anymore. But he was extremely good too. They were both extremely good. But we love watching baseball. They played Little League. It was awful. When they watch, dude, I think I'm the reason that they quit baseball. I guarantee it. Lab leggings are on the way. Thank you, Eric, for that. That is funny. Why is there not an alert box? Let me test this. Let me test the widget. Sorry. Oh, crap. What happened? Yeah. All right. Well, I think it works now. I don't know. Sorry. Gotta buy the roses. I don't know, man. Eric, I don't know, dude. It's a girls' team. I don't think that's good. You're a supportive mother. I mean, we need more like you. We salute you. It's cool. No, I don't think you are. I think it really is a girls' team. That's okay. I'm just saying. He's gonna be pissed. Mom, did you tell everybody I play girls basketball? It's all right, dude. Honestly, you can do whatever you want these days. Men swim against women, women swim against men. It's all good. It's like Little League all over again, but as for adults. Remember I remember we had this girl on our baseball team named Sabrina. That was her name, Sabrina. She had a long braid. She beat the shit out of you if you said a word to her. And dude, she could hit homers. She could pitch. She was the best. She was like Icebox from the Little Giants, sort of. Sabrina. She had an opportunity to play with with the girls, but she was like, dude, I don't want to play with no girls. She just rocked it, dude. Sabrina. Lab leggings. Friggin' Eric. Yeah, she was something else. I'll tell you that she was phenomenal. Oh man, she even played football in high school. And she didn't do so good there. The growth spurt stopped, and I think freshman year was probably her last. I remember my dumb friend, at his football game once. He was on special teams because he's special, and he wasn't very good at anything else. So he could tackle. So they put him on special teams. And there was this, it was either a punt or a whatever it was. And he's running down the field, and the receiver catching the ball. I mean, he absolutely lights them up, spears them, drops them to the ground. He gets up. He's like, yeah, he's like cheering. Everybody's quiet. He's cheering. Yeah. You know, because it was such a hard hit, and everybody was quiet because the person was just laying there. It turned out it was a girl. He was so proud of himself. She was okay, I think. To be honest, I don't know if she was okay or not. She never played. She never came back in the game. I didn't follow that other team. So, but yeah, that's exactly what happened. It was the worst. He's like, yeah, it's terrible, terrible. But that's what happened. It's only my friend. He's also the same kid that gave up a no-hitter to a one-armed kid. The other arm was a hook. Kid hadn't had a hit all year. You would have thought he was an easy out. He's got a hook. It's hard enough to hit with two hands. He only had a hook, and he thought he was going to get the no-hitter, and that kid smoked the ball into the gap. Double. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. I don't think I ever laughed so hard. It was the best. Because Captain Hook took his game out. It's the greatest thing I'd ever seen. Seriously. What's up, Brat? Yeah, pitch him low and away. Oh, he did. It was amazing. It was the best thing I've ever seen. I'm serious. I was proud. Anyway, that's. Oh, I don't want to talk about tetherball. That game sucked. By the end, your palm's all swollen, dislocated a finger, and you have rope marks all over your arm, you know. All over, just everywhere. We used to threaten to tie people to the tetherball pole at church camp if they got out of line, you know. That's what happened. We used to. It was church camp was not churchy. I'm telling you right now. I was on the inside. It was nothing holy going on there. Just like those campfires when you're singing to God, you know, it's like, to the heart, all the earth, let it sing. And you're just like looking at like the girl's side. You're like, dude, we're all sneaking off to the river tonight. We're passing notes. What are you going to do? You put a bunch of 15-year-old kids, you know, that's what we did. Let's all head down to the river at dark. And we did. Father, lift our spirits. You know. It's fun. It's good times, man. Never missed a camp. Because, I mean, it wasn't the normal people, you know, that you would normally see at a camp. They would come from all towns surrounding. So you're like, oh, yeah, it's definitely going to be. And, you know, you would see guys like friends that you hadn't since last year. And it was fun. It was fun times. Treat yourself to a lab hoodie. How about we just give you one? I don't have any, but I'm sure I can get some. Tetherball was good. It was just they make a soft shell tetherball now. The ones that we used to play with it was made out of cardboard and concrete. It felt like it was like petrified, sitting out in the sun all year. It was like a buoy. Those things were rough. Fun size. Take it easy. I would never. Yeah. My kids went to church camp, but they didn't go to the church camp I went to. I made sure of that. Nobody should have gone to the church. I've told you guys about my camp counselor with the pierced nipples. I don't know how this was background check. What do you mean? Dude's just in the shower, the open shower, right? Prison style, just soaping himself down. Nobody wants to go near him. It was just the worst. Double pierced nipples on a camp counselor is not a good start. It's just not. I don't know why he had pierced nipples. I don't know. I have no clue. He did though. It was just the worst. I think they got him out of the rehab or something. They said, "Hey, you want to go be responsible for cap?" Oh, dude. If he was a struggling drug addict, honestly, if he relapsed after he went home, or if he snuck some up there, I guarantee it, dude. That cabin was rowdy. There's no way that you would bring a teetering drug addict into that environment, because by the end he was fried. You could tell he was jonesing. Big time. I didn't blame him, but whoever put him in that situation set him up for failure. I'll tell you that. Team counselor. That's good. Yeah. Yeah, it was rough. I hated it. I hated that counselor, man. He was the worst. The worst ever. I have not. Is Temu? Do they actually ship their stuff, or do they just rip people off? But I don't get it. I remember like Wish. Are they like the new Wish? Oh no. What's up, Rapper? Is Rappers? Oh, how many accounts do you have, Rapper? Honestly, shipping takes 3 weeks, huh? All this cigarette smoke talk. Yeah, okay. Your streams are wild sometimes. Sometimes you keep them under control though. Well, that's what Lab After Dark's supposed to be. We're supposed to be like that. This is every day. I like him. I like Rapper. He's cool. When he's not using the N-word in the chat, I hate that. I don't like that. Trust me. Don't like that. Hasn't done that in a really long time, though. But, yeah, you guys shop on Temu? I've never done that. I've never shopped on Temu. I barely order anything on Amazon. I honestly do try and buy local. As stupid as that sounds. I try my best. That's what we do. This isn't even the most wild stream. This isn't even the most wild stream, trust me. Hadn't had any issues. Yeah, I don't know, man. It goes where it goes. That's exactly right. I remember one time when I did the team sales at a sports shop, and when I first started, I had shipped a bunch of packages, and UPS would come by every day at 3:00, 3 or 3:30. And you'd have to do this thing. It was called end of day. You close out the day, the shipping day, and you get a list of shipping and tracking numbers of stuff that you're shipping out. It was just a friggin' nightmare 99% of the time. But I remember I was next day airing all this stuff that needed to be somewhere for like a football game. And they needed it like in the morning, which, by the way, if you've ever had to do anything like that, it's like Russian roulette. There's really nothing that's going to guarantee. They say it, but like, oh, it's foggy, we can't land. Okay. So there's like probably, I don't know, 14 boxes. And I shipped them to the wrong place. So inevitably, I'm like sick to my stomach. I'm going to figure this out, but I just don't know how. So I spent the better part of 4 hours tracking down the UPS driver. And there's UPS trucks everywhere. They're all over the place. It took me 4 hours to find this son of a gun. And when I found him, I cornered him and I said, I'm taking my packages back. I remember my boss said too, he says, he's not going to do it. I said, oh, he's going to do it. Really? How? Trust me, he's going to do it. And it took me 4 hours to find him. And I did. I found him and I got him back. And then I voided all those packages and I redid them and drove them straight down to the UPS center myself. Oh, it is so expensive to do that too. Like overnight, shipping boxes overnight. It's crazy. Even has anyone ever? No, I never have. That was customer service. No, it wasn't. It was self-preservation because I probably would have got fired. I don't know. I don't know if I got fired, but I was desperate. I was like, that was bad. And to be fair, the address was like, it was the title was the same. It's just that like their shipping had moved, so it was going to the wrong side of town basically. It's ridiculous. There's nothing I could do about it. But there was. Yeah, dude, it was probably close to like $700 to ship all that stuff. It wasn't, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It wasn't really that good at customer service. It was terrible customer service, probably. But I did it. They did it. There were so many things that like could go wrong with that job. It was so hard to keep everything straight. I don't know if I've ever been shipped something inadvertently or been shipped something I don't think I have. I've had stuff not show up. And you had to get like a refund or something. But yeah, that just I remember that vividly. It was terrible. Such a bad feeling once they came and picked it up. Oh no, Eric, you're not gonna have any money for your leggings, bro. Very kind of you, really is. Appreciate you. And I'm going to officiate your wedding for free right here on After Dark with this microphone. Dearly beloved. Is it true we do have a birthday? Is it glitter? Glitter is forever. Is it really your birthday? I'm waiting on confirmation. Yep, exactly. You're not going to have any money for roses or nothing, dude. Here we go. Ready? It's your birthday? All right. We'll go classical on this one. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I always go Marilyn Monroe there. So I gotta go. It's the NSYNC wannabe in me. Happy birthday. Wait. Happy birthday to you. I messed up. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, dear Glitter. Happy birthday to you. That's funny. I'd want to sing high. I just like to do it. Happy birthday for real. That's awesome. Happy birthday. I want to thank everybody for being here tonight. I appreciate it so much. Eric and anybody. It wasn't just Eric. It was anybody that was here. Fun Size, Susan B, Eric, Chris, Lulu, Linda. You guys are awesome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for participating in the chat. I appreciate that. Makes it fun. You guys are great chat for real. I don't want this outro. I want the drum outro. I like that one. I like it for an outro and an intro. It's good stuff. That's sick, Beats. You're sick. I'm gonna fall asleep to that. Sick. Marley and me. Yeah, where's Flo been? We need Flo. Not for gifts, just to be here. Flo's great. Flo, you out there? I hope you're all right. I hope you're doing good. Gwen, Amy, Mods, you guys are awesome. Appreciate everybody. Edge, I see. I'll take a look. See what I can. I'll Google them. Christine, I appreciate you. Positive vibes. Positive vibes. It's very kind of you. Gabrielle. All right. Flor de. Hard to say it. Flor de. I'm just kidding. Have a good night.